Guys, this is just going to be a quick run and gun video on getting your Autoflame boiler control system to communicate. We currently have ours communicating and online, just literally got it online just a few moments ago from some work that was done. This is the DTI. This is going to be your main interface, and it's going to be basically an MSTP. These come with a proto-node, and the boiler, the Autoflame, is going to communicate everything through the proto-node. It is default basically Modbus, but the proto-node will flip it to BACnet MSTP. There's a network cable that connects the DTI to the proto-node. You may think that you're going to be able to do BACnet IP. We did not have success doing that, so we did have success doing BACnet MSTP. Apparently, possibly some type of an issue with the DTI. Anyways, the way that you're going to do this, as far as setting up your communication, you're going to go into your configure. You do have to select edit config, and once you do that, you do need to know the passcode. Now that's going to depend on your system. I'm not going to reveal you any passcodes or anything in this video. You'll need to contact Autoflame for your system. It depends on how they set it up. But what you're going to basically do once you do that, I'll just show you in the main screen that you're going to be setting up is going to be your network communication, because if you don't tell the DTI how to communicate properly with that proto node, it is not going to work. Again, you're going to need to get your settings from DTI for ours. We have our settings here. This is not on any kind of a public network or anything, so we don't have to worry about any of that. But if you do not set the DTI as far as its network communications, if you don't set it up properly, it's not going to communicate to the proto node, and this is where you're going to do that. You're also going to make sure that you have it enabled. This is another thing too. This is one of the critical points here, is you have got to set up network monitoring service enabled. If that is disabled, it is not going to talk. Once you do that, you will also then go in and set up your BACnet ID. You will enable it as well. This could be defaulted on yours by default, but you're going to need to set that up, as well as setting up your instance ID. That's all you're going to do for the DTI. However, you still do need to set up your proto node, and I'm not going to be able to detail it in this video. I'll try to do another one at some point. You got to set up your proto node to communicate on your network. You have to set up the IDs as well as all of the addressing and everything for that. That's not going to be in this video, guys. This is just on the Autoflame DTI, getting it to communicate to the proto node. But once you do all of that, and you can get your points pulled in, and you can see here we are getting data from our system. Anyways, guys, just a quick overview. Hope you liked the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, check out all the videos on my channel, and we'll see you next time.